Welcome to Tales at Alia. Have you ever gone on a date where the questions felt a little too deep? Where the flirting turned into something else entirely? Tonight's story is about a game of honesty and what starts listening when you answer too well. Not every monster hides in the dark. Some sit across from you, smiling, asking questions, pretending they're just curious. Because once you say the truth out loud, you don't always get to decide who hears it.
Have you ever gone on a date that flirted with danger before you even realized it? Alia was the kind of woman who made you forget your own name for a second. Warm smile, sharp eyes, that soft laugh she used sparingly, like she knew the effect it had. She slid into the booth across from me, crossing her legs with slow confidence.
"You're even cuter in person,"
she teased, brushing her hair over one shoulder. I felt heat creep up my neck. "Thanks, you too." She grinned.
"Good, because I want to play something with you."
My eyebrows lifted. "Play?" Her foot nudged mine under the table. Playful, electric.
3 questions. Answer them honestly. And maybe
She leaned closer.
we take this somewhere more interesting tonight.
My heartbeat kicked up. Of course, I said yes. The restaurant lighting was low, warm, seductive in a way that made every shadow feel intentional. The music pulsed softly, slow tempo, velvet smooth. Alia traced a finger along her wine glass.
Question 1.
She said.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
I laughed nervously. What? Like legally? She smirked.
Any kind of trouble? The kind that lingers.
Her tone had shifted. Still flirty, but with teeth now. I told her about sneaking onto a closed pier in high school, getting chased off by security. She listened intently, eyes half-lidded.
Yes.
She hummed.
Reckless. I like that.
A shiver moved through me, not entirely from her touch. Something about the way she said like that sounded evaluative, almost as if she was measuring me. Alia leaned forward again, so close I caught the faint scent of vanilla on her skin.
Question 2.
She murmured.
What's something you've never told anyone?
The shift from playful to intimate was so smooth it felt natural, seductive, disarming. I swallowed. That's kind of a big ask. She tilted her head.
I still remember you saying you'd play. Are you going back on your word already?
Her foot slid against my ankle again, coaxing, warm, encouraging. So I told her something small but real. A fear I'd had for years. One I didn't share easily. Not dark, not dangerous, just vulnerable. She smiled softly, not mocking, not smug.
That's beautiful.
She whispered. But there was something else in her eyes. Something sharp. Like she wasn't just listening, she was collecting. A server walked past, but Alia didn't even blink. She stayed locked on me as if she were memorizing every breath, every twitch.
You're honest,
she said.
That's rare these days.
I chuckled awkwardly. Well, you asked?
And you answered. So I thank you.
She said.
Most men, they hide themselves.
Her fingers brushed the back of my hand, warm, intentional, almost tender.
I like seeing people clearly.
I smiled, though something cold twisted behind my ribs. Her touch felt good, but her attention felt heavy. like she was peeling back layers I didn't realize were exposed. She lifted her glass.
Are you ready for the third?
I nodded, though my pulse stuttered. She set the glass down gently.
Good, because this one really matters. Question 3.
She whispered, leaning in until her lips nearly brushed my ear.
What are you most afraid of losing?
I blinked. Wow, that's pretty deep,
Answer honestly.
she said, voice velvet smooth, but heavier now, weighted with expectation.
I promise. It's important.
The air shifted, not colder, denser, like something under the table inhaled. I tried to laugh it off, but my throat tightened. Losing my freedom? Maybe. Losing control of my life. She murmured.
That's a common one.
She wasn't teasing now. She wasn't seducing. She was studying me. Waiting. And suddenly, the candle flame beside us flickered hard. Sideways. I cleared my throat. Suddenly aware of the silence in the restaurant. Had it always been this quiet? Even the background music seemed to fade beneath the heavy pause between us. Alia's eyes didn't waver.
Say it.
She said gently.
Out loud.
I just did.
No. Say your real fear.
My stomach dropped. That is my real fear. She smiled, but it wasn't the flirtatious curve from before. It was knowing. Certain.
You are almost there.
She said. Almost where? My pulse hammered through my hands. Alia, I don't. Then something brushed my shoe onto the table. Something soft. Something that breathed. I jerked my leg back, heart thundering. What was that? Alia didn't move. Didn't react.
Your answer.
She said.
The one you're avoiding.
I'm not avoiding anything. Something just touched me under the table. She sighed like a patient teacher.
You said you'd be honest.
I am.
Then tell me. Say what scares you most.
There was a pressure now, a presence, pressing against my calves through the tablecloth. Too warm to be metal. Too deliberate to be accidental. I lifted the cloth slightly with one finger. Darkness. And then, the sound of something exhaling. Alia's hand closed gently over mine.
It's okay. Don't look down. Eyes on me.
She breathed. My whole body locked. Her fingers were soft on my knuckles, tender, reassuring. But her eyes said something else entirely.
You're safe,
She whispered.
but only if you tell the truth.
I did tell the truth.
Tell the one that truly matters to you.
She corrected softly.
The one you hide even from yourself.
The pressure under the table shifted. Moved. Something nudged my shin like a curious animal. I swallowed hard. Alia. What is that? She smiled. The seductive curve returning, but twisted now.
Motivation.
The lights above us flickered once, twice. The restaurant went still.
Say it.
She murmured. My voice cracked. I'm afraid of... Alia leaned in, her breath warm on my cheek.
Say it. Tell me.
The pressure under the table slid up toward my knee. Slow, steady, almost affectionate. I'm afraid of... The word snagged in my throat. My real fear. the one I never voiced, clawed its way up. But before I could speak, the light above us buzzed violently and went out for half a second. And in that darkness, a voice directly under the table, low, wet, impossibly close, whispered,
"Losing yourself."
Every hair on my body rose. Alia smiled like she'd been waiting to hear it all night. The lights blinked back on. Nothing under the table touched me now. But I couldn't feel my legs. Not numb. Disconnected. Like they weren't quite mine. Like someone else was holding the strings. Alia released my hand slowly.
Thank you.
She whispered.
The truth is always the doorway.
I stared at her, pulse spiraling out of control. What the hell was that voice? Her eyes softened with something almost tender.
Your third answer,
She murmured.
spoken for you.
I tried to stand and couldn't. My legs didn't respond. Alia tilted her head.
Don't worry. You'll get them back. That is, if you don't lie again. It's really all up to you.
The candle flickered violently, flame bending toward me like a hungry tongue. And beneath the table, something exhaled again. Would you have stayed sitting across from someone who knew your fears better than you did? I clawed at the booth cushion, desperate to pull myself upright. My legs remained useless, heavy, foreign, like they'd been unplugged from my body. Panic surged hot in my chest.
Relax.
Alia said softly.
It's temporary.
That wasn't normal, I gasped. What's under there? Her smile turned playful again, but now it felt like a costume.
You're so dramatic. Finish your wine.
I'm not drinking anything,
Good boy.
she said, amused.
You're learning.
The air shifted, that same dense, invisible weight pressing down from the table. Like the breathing darkness under there was listening. Waiting.
We're not done yet.
Cold sweat slid down my spine. Done with what? She shrugged lightly.
Assessments, compatibility, depth.
This isn't a date anymore.
Of course it is.
She laughed.
Just not the kind you thought.
My hands shook as I pressed them into the table. I'm leaving,
You can try,
she hummed.
but you haven't earned your legs back yet.
Beneath the table, something shifted, brushing my calf again, as if confirming she was right. A tremor ran through me. Why me? She blinked, surprised.
Oh, darling. I didn't choose you.
I froze. Her voice lowered to a purr.
You answered the questions. That's what chooses.
Alia reached across the table, fingers grazing mine.
Tell me, do you feel it yet?
Feel what?
The connection.
She said.
It likes you.
She giggled, soft, seductive, terrifying.
Oh, don't give it pronouns. You'll confuse it.
The table shook slightly, a gentle bump from below. Something pushing upward. My throat tightened. Alia, please. Whatever this is, stop it. She leaned in, whispering,
If I stop, it'll think you're not interested.
I'm not interested. She tilted her head.
Then why are you trembling with anticipation?
I'm trembling because I'm scared,
Same thing.
she said. A server walked by, but instead of checking on us, He paused. His pupils were blown wide, almost eclipsing the whites.
Has he answered?
The server asked. Alia nodded.
Almost.
The server smiled faintly at me. Not kind, not cruel. Knowing.
Good. It's been hungry for honesty.
My stomach dropped. What is it? He didn't reply. Instead, he lifted the tablecloth and whispered something under his breath. The cloth fluttered downward, and the server walked away. A moment later, the bench under me vibrated, softly, rhythmically. Alia sighed contentedly.
It likes your voice.
She said. I haven't said anything.
Exactly.
The tablecloth shifted, billowing outward as if something large exhaled beneath it. My breath hitched. Alia tapped her nails against her glass.
Tell me something true.
I've told you everything true,
No.
she said.
You've told me what's acceptable truth. Not the kind that feeds.
The bench dipped beside me, as if someone sat down. I jerked sideways. There's something next to me. Alia looked delighted.
It's curious. It's never sat beside someone on a first meeting.
A first meeting with what? Her smile deepened. Seductive and eerie.
Not everything you date needs a profile picture.
My pulse hammered in my ears. Alia, I want my legs back,
You will. Don't worry.
she said sweetly.
After question 4.
You said there were only 3 questions,
Oh, those were for me.
she said.
This one's for it.
The bench dipped again, closer this time. Breath warmed my shoulder, not human breath. Too cold. Too damp. Alia whispered.
Don't flinch. It loves confidence.
I was shaking uncontrollably. What does it want to ask me?
It wants to know.
She said, brushing a curl of hair behind her ear.
What part of yourself you're willing to give up to go further.
The lights flickered violently. No, I whispered. No more questions,
If you refuse,
she murmured.
it will take something at random.
My blood iced. What will it take? She lifted her glass.
Let's see. It can be memories, talents, voices, or people.
The bench beside me pressed inward, nudging my hip, almost affectionately.
It's never had a voice like yours.
Alia said softly.
It might choose that.
My voice. She leaned in, lips nearly grazing my ear.
You'd be surprised how many men trade a little of themselves for the right kind of attention.
I didn't agree to any of this,
But you answered 3 questions.
she said.
Consent is layered.
I forced my breathing to slow. What do I need to do to leave?
First,
She said.
you tell it what you're offering.
I'm offering nothing. The table shuddered, dishes rattling. Alia's smile faded.
Careful.
A cold finger. No, not a finger. Something segmented and soft. Traced my knee. I choked on a breath. Please stop,
You're scaring it.
she said calmly. I'm scaring it. How? I'm the one who is terrified. She nodded.
I thought you understood what this was.
What? What's this?
A choice.
She whispered. The restaurant grew darker. shadows stretching unnaturally long across the floor. The server stood still, heads tilted slightly as if listening. Alia set down her glass with deliberate grace.
Say one honest thing that you've never admitted to anyone,
She said.
and mean it. That's the offering.
I don't have anything left to. The whisper from beneath the table cut me off. Lies. I froze. Alia clasped her hands.
It's losing patience. Try again,
I'm trying.
then speak.
And suddenly, my legs tingled. Feeling returned in a slow wave, painful like thawing ice.
It's giving you a chance.
She murmured.
Take it.
My legs twitched, pins and needles exploding up my thighs. The presence beside me pressed tighter, expectant.
Tell the truth.
Alia whispered.
Tell your truth. The one you hide even from yourself.
Something cold wrapped lightly around my ankle. I broke. I don't want to be alone, I whispered. That's what I'm most afraid of losing. Not freedom. Not control. I'm terrified of being alone. The presence went still. Alia smiled slowly. A tender, satisfied smile.
Good boy.
She murmured. My legs went completely numb again, and the whisper from beneath the table breathed. Mine. Have you ever realized too late that someone wasn't flirting? They were recruiting. The booth vibrated under me, a low, hungry rumble that made the glasses on the table tremble. My legs dangled uselessly again, dead weight. Alia exhaled softly, almost lovingly.
It loves your answer.
That wasn't meant for it, I snapped. That was for you. She smirked.
Oh, trust me. I share.
Her fingers trailed along the table's edge, and whatever was beneath responded instantly, brushing my calf, coiling lightly around it. I lurched upward, trying to pull away, but my body refused to obey.
You said the truth.
She whispered.
Now, it knows what you fear most and what you'll cling to.
I want to leave, I said. Please.
You will.
She purred.
One way or another.
Servers drifted toward us, silent, gliding more than walking. Their eyes were wrong, too dark, too reflective, like wet stone. One of them set a small black box on the table.
For the offering,
He said. I shook my head. No, no more offerings. Alia opened the box. Inside was an old-fashioned key. Tarnished, heavy, carved with spiraling patterns. What does that open? I asked.
Your next decision.
She said. The presence under the table shifted, weight pressing against both my legs, almost pinning me in place. Alia pushed the box closer.
Take it.
My hands won't move.
It will help.
A cold touch slid up my thigh. My hand rose, not of my own will, and hovered over the key. The presence beneath the table hummed, vibrating through my bones.
Good.
Alia murmured.
It wants you to continue.
I don't. I gritted through my teeth.
Wanting isn't part of the contract.
She said.
Answering is.
My fingers closed around the key. The metal pulsed once, warm like a heartbeat. The lights flickered again. A server approached, carrying another small object wrapped in cloth. He set it down gently. Alia tapped it.
Open it.
No. She leaned close, her lips brushing my cheek.
Open it. or it opens you.
Slowly, my fingers obeyed. Inside the cloth was a folded note, old paper, yellowed around the edges. My name was written on the outside in a looping, elegant script. Handwriting I didn't recognize, but something under the table recognized me. The presence pressed eagerly against my legs, like a dog awaiting a command. Alia whispered,
Read it,
I don't want to.
but it wants you to.
My fingers unfolded the note. Inside was a single sentence. You will not be alone again. My blood ran cold. What? What does that mean? Alia's smile deepened.
Exactly what it promises.
I tried to throw the paper away, but the presence tightened around both legs. Firm, possessive, almost affectionate.
You agreed to play.
Alia said softly. I didn't agree to this. She shrugged.
Intention doesn't change consequence.
The key in my hand warmed again, pulsing with each beat of my heart. A question formed on my tongue, unwanted, intrusive. What happens now? Alia's eyes sparkled.
Now it asks its second question.
What second question? She leaned in.
It knows what you fear. Now it wants to know what you'll choose.
The tablecloth lifted slightly. Not from her, not from me. From it. A chill swept up my spine as the whisper rose. Who will you belong to? My breath caught. No, no. That's not a choice.
It is.
Alia said gently.
And it's the last one you'll ever have to make.
I'm not choosing anything. I don't want to. The presence surged upward, gripping both legs tight, freezing my breath in my throat. Alia's voice softened like a caress.
Say it. Either you belong to nothing, or to something that will never let you be alone again.
I don't want either,
That's not honesty.
she said. I shut my eyes, shaking violently. I don't belong to anything. The presence hissed, a low guttural sound of displeasure. Alia clicked her tongue.
Wrong answer.
The lights dimmed to almost nothing. The bench beneath me vibrated.
You're lying.
She whispered.
You always wanted someone to claim you, to choose you, to keep you.
I didn't.
You said you feared being alone, and it hurt you,
Her eyes burned with heat and hunger.
and it hurt you.
The presence coiled higher, wrapping around my waist, pulling me down into the seat. Alia rested her chin in her hand.
Try again.
My voice broke. I don't want to belong to anything,
That's still not the truth.
she said. The whisper rose like heat.
Choose.
Pressure tightened around my ribs. Stop, I gasped. Please, I can't breathe. Alia leaned in, lips near my ear.
Belonging isn't a cage. It's relief.
No,
You don't have to be afraid anymore.
she murmured.
You don't have to choose partners, or dates, or futures. It will be all of that, and more.
I don't want this,
That's fear talking.
she said.
Tell the truth beneath it.
My heart hammered wildly. Maybe she was right. Maybe I was terrified. Tears stung my eyes. I wasn't even sure when they started. I don't want to be alone, I whispered. The presence loosened slightly, listening. But I don't want to belong, I said. Alia smiled sadly.
You can't have one without the other.
Yes, I can, I choked. I choose. myself. Silence, stillness. The presence froze, utterly motionless. Alia blinked, stunned.
What? What did you say?
I choose myself, I repeated, louder. The whisper under the table rasped. Reject. The table shook violently. Everything happened at once. The lights exploded back to full brightness. The presence recoiled, slamming downward like something falling through a hole. The bench beneath me lurched, throwing me forward. Alia grabbed my arm, her nails digging in.
No, you can't reject it alone.
But I stood. My legs were mine again. The restaurant erupted in wind. Papers flying, candles snuffing out, chairs scraping backwards, as if pulled by invisible cords. The whisper rose one last time, furious. Alone. Then it vanished. The table stilled. Alia stared at me, shaking with rage and disbelief.
You don't understand what you've done.
She whispered.
It will come back. It always comes back.
I stepped away from the booth, breath ragged. Let it try. Alia's eyes softened, heartbreakingly human.
You really choose yourself. Over us.
There is no us, I said. She closed her eyes. When she opened them again, she was crying and smiling.
Then you passed.
She whispered.
For now.